Alright guys, I gotta put on my eyeballs. Hold on a second. Give you a close-up. We have a beautiful star break on this big rig here. No pit break though. There's no pit break in the center of that. So I gotta drill one. Gotta get in a position where I can see. I want to be right in the middle. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I went deep on that one, but I had to. You know, I swear I hear somebody's radio. This is right on the black, so I can only see half of it in the mirror. But it'll get fixed if it doesn't crack. That's kind of the point, huh? If it doesn't crack. So I'm going to make sure the tool is centered over my drill mark. Lock it down. And then take the tool out, because you know we got to fill it from the bottom. We're going to use my, it's too cold for the CR resin. I'm going to use a light viscosity, and instead of actually taking the rubber out, because it's a little swolled up right now, I'm going to leave the rubber in there. We're just going to fill it this way. Let the air come out as we're filling it. That should have got it full enough. Yep, it should be full enough. Now, the reason I do it this way is because this windshield is basically straight up and down. You can't just put resin in the top of the tool and expect it to run down to the windshield. It won't do it. You have to put it in the bottom of the tool, so that as you push it against the glass, the resin is in the bottom of the tool already against the glass. And I'm leaking, of course. We don't want to leak out all our resin. We want to get this chip to fill. If we leak it all out, we got to start over again. I got to keep it shaded with my head if I can, because we don't want the sun curing it before it fills the lines. Like I said, I can only see half the chip in the mirror. Lines are pretty long. And anytime you have this long of lines, there's a possibility it can crack while you're fixing it. But we're hoping it doesn't. We just want to get enough pressure on it to get the lines to fill. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep you in the view of the chip here. And as long as I'm over my pit break, over my drill mark properly, this should fill. And if I'm not, well, then it won't fill. And right now, I don't see that any of the lines are filling. So, I might be a little off my break there, off of my drill mark. Might be a little off centered. I can't see it in the mirror to know if I'm centered on my drill mark or not. All I can do is move it around a little bit and see if it's going to fill. I might not have gotten enough resin in the tool. It's a good possibility too. doing it the way I did it, I might not have gotten enough in the tool. I might have to actually take the rubber seal out. In fact, I'm most likely going to have to take the rubber seal out, because I don't see any resin going into the lines at full pressure. No resin going into the lines. So I'm either not centered over the hole, or I didn't have enough resin in my tool, but there was pressure on the tool, so there should have been enough resin in it. We'll take the seal out and fill it that way. $12 drops ought to do it. Trying to keep it shaded with my head so that the sun doesn't cure it before I can get it filled. My end pieces are a little swolled up right now. Alright, now we should be centered over the drill mark, and that should seal, and we should be able to get it to fill. I'm going to pull a vacuum first, and of course I'm leaking again. I hate that leaking thing. Alright, now let's pressurize, see if we can get the lines to fill. Oh yeah, we got a lot more pressure on it this time. Telling you. I don't see resin going into the lines, guys. This isn't working out the way I thought it would. Tool off. No, there's no resin going in the lines. It's like it's not opening enough. It's not opened enough. So we're going to open it a little more. I suggest you never try that. If you've never done it, don't do it, because you might crack the windshield. This is something I've done many times, and temperature has to be right. If it's too cold, you'll crack the windshield. If it's too hot, you'll crack the windshield. And it doesn't always work. Sometimes you can open it like that and it still won't fill. And I mean, I've got massive amount of pressure on that chip, and it doesn't look like it's filling at all. Mm-mm. I don't get it. I mean, it is a little bit, but not really, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that made any sense to you. That should be centered. Let's go with a little thicker resin. Oh my god. Come on, bag. Let's go with CR resin on this one. Sometimes chips can be fickle. Go with 14 drops just to make sure we get plenty of pressure on it. So I have no idea why it's not taking resin like it should, but I've had this happen before. Sometimes, no matter what you do, it just won't take resin. And I've opened this one up, so it should take resin. And that's a massive amount of pressure. You see how fat my cup is, my little seal. I've got a massive amount of pressure on it. It should take it. Doesn't want to take any damn resin. I drilled a hole. I punched a little bullseye chip right in the center of it to open it up. And the lines just don't want to take any damn resin. The weirdest thing I've seen.
Maybe it gets enough in there to keep it from spreading anyway.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just being impatient, but I don't think so. The windshield is cool to the touch though, so.
It's pretty cold out here.
Maybe I'm just being impatient. It's a good possibility. And maybe it's the angle I'm looking at it from also. Because I know opening it up the way I did, it should be taking resin.
That truck is filthy.
Right? Dirty truck.
Our wash day's down.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, I can see that line open when I push on it. But I can't see the resin flowing into it. It might be because it's already full. And it's just the angle of the sun shining on the chip, making it look, because like I've said before, sometimes this shit can be deceiving. You can think that your lines aren't full because of the angle of the sun, and when in all actuality they are, and it's just deceiving you. I believe that these lines are mostly full. It's just being a deceptive. We're going to pull another vacuum and then we'll pressurize one more time just to see. I think the lines are already full and it's just deceiving because of the angle of the sun and the reflection off the mirror and everything else. It's just deceiving me. Or it's very possible that it's not taking any resin at all. I personally don't think that's the case. I think it's being deceptive. That's what I think. I could be wrong. We'll find out in a minute. I can't keep pressurizing it more and more and more though, or I am going to crack it. And that's the last thing we want to do. End up with a crack. We'll cure that and see what it looks like. If I keep messing with it, I'm going to crack it. And that's the last thing we want. Right on the edge of the black too, so I can only see half of it in the mirror. Okay, I've got it mostly cured with the light. Because the UV from the sun's not going to be nearly strong enough to cure this. What do you think the temperature is, Dale?
Maybe 50.
Yeah, it's pretty damn chilly.
My deal says 56.
Your phone says 56?
Yep.
They're probably wrong.
Well, we got a breeze that makes it feel colder.
It does feel colder than 56.
Pretty stiff little breeze.
I know it was colder than 56 when I went to do that crack this morning. Now, let's get the mirror off the inside and look at it. Because I think the reflection of the sun off the mirror is making it look worse than it is. We've had that happen before, haven't we, guys? Damn sun's right in the eyes. Right in the perfect spot. No, we didn't do a very good job on that. It's just not taking resin. So, well, never had that happen. Just not taking resin. Haven't never had that happen. Especially after popping it and opening it. Yeah, it just didn't take very much resin, Dale. I mean, you can't really see it from out here. And maybe it's just the way the sun's shining on it. You'll let me know tomorrow. Because... Huh? Well, if you can clearly see it as if it like you saw it before, then it didn't take any resin. Well, I don't think it took enough resin. So,
I was going to tell Lauren about it. I moved it, I put it up, I'll throw it down again.
Yeah, dumb things. Happens all the time on this truck.
Because they took it off, the hood off.
Alright guys, that's it. I don't personally think that it took as much resin as I would like. But that could just be me. What do you think? Well, I can still clearly see it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it didn't disappear.
Well, no. You can see the resin went in this line because it's... And this line, those are less visible, and those two down there. That main line right there, this line got a little bit, but it just wasn't taking resin. So,
well, I guess you can't win them all.
No, I don't think I'm going to bill them for that one. Because see, this one almost disappeared.
And then the other one's right up here.
Yeah. And that one was huge. That one was that big. And it almost disappeared, and I can't get that one to take any resin at all. And that just...
Well, it took some because you can see where the line doesn't look the same.
Yeah. I still think it's going to crack.
We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't.
I don't think it's going to hold. So, we just won't bill them for that one. Alright guys, you know what to do. This might have been a failed repair. That's my brother. He'll let me know if it cracks or not. And if it does crack, he'll let me know and I'll let you know. In the meantime, I think that was a failed repair. First one. So, hit the subscribe button, click the like button, share the video, throw me some love. I'll see you in the next one.